Hey everyone, have you ever seen those absolutely mind-blowing AI images online and thought, man, I wish my computer could do that? Well, guess what? It probably can. Today, we're diving into ZImage Turbo, a tool that's bringing pro-level AI art to pretty much any PC out there.
So let's just ask the big question right up front. Do you really need some crazy expensive, top-of-the-line graphics card to make amazing AI art? It sure feels that way, right? It often seems like the barrier to getting started is just way too high for most of us.
Well, I'm here to tell you that barrier just got completely demolished. The answer is a huge not anymore, and the reason is ZImage Turbo. This is the tool that's seriously leveling the playing field for everyone.
All right, so let's properly introduce this thing. We're talking about an open-source powerhouse from the brilliant folks at Alibaba's Tongyi Mai team. Let's dig into what makes it so special.
So, what is it exactly? Well, at its core, it's a text-to-image AI. You type what you want to see, and it brings it to life. But its real specialty is realism. It's incredible at creating photorealistic images. It can actually get text right inside the image, and it handles complex scenes with lots of people or objects. You know, the stuff that makes other models completely fall apart.
And here is the number that changes absolutely everything. 4 GB. That's it. That's the minimum video memory, or VRAM, you need to run this thing. Most of the top-tier models out there are demanding 8, 12, even 16 gigs or more. This right here opens the door for so many people with older or more budget-friendly PCs to run a state-of-the-art AI right on their own machine. It's a huge deal.
Okay, so you're probably thinking this sounds a little too good to be true. Fair enough, so let's get you started in literally seconds. Before you even think about installing anything, you can try this out in your browser right now. It is seriously this simple. Just follow the link to the Hugging Face demo, type in a description of whatever crazy image you want to create, pick your resolution, and just hit generate. They even give you free daily credits to mess around with it so you can see for yourself just how powerful it is before you commit to setting it up locally. All right, so you tried the demo, you're totally blown away, and now you want the full, unlimited, uncensored power running on your own computer. Let's do it. We're going to get this set up using the fantastic ComfyUI.
Okay, so you have two main paths you can take here, and it all comes down to your graphics card. If you've got a beast with 12 gigs of VRAM or more, you're going to follow the standard setup on the left. If you're working with something in the 4 to 8 gig range, the low VRAM setup on the right is your golden ticket, and just look at the difference in download size.
Let's start with path 1, the standard setup. This is for all of you with the beefier graphics cards. This path uses the full uncompressed models, so you're going to get the absolute highest quality possible.
So for this, you're going to need to download 3 main files. In total, it's about 19 gigs. This table lays it out perfectly for you. It shows you what each file is, and this is the important part, exactly which folder inside your ComfyUI directory you need to put it in. Just get these downloaded and dropped into the right spots, and you're almost done.
The process itself is super simple. First, download the official workflow file. It's just a little JSON file, and literally just drag and drop it onto your ComfyUI window. Poof! It builds the entire node layout for you. It's like magic. Second, just to be safe, update your ComfyUI through the manager and give it a restart. And finally, you just have to click on the model loader nodes in the workflow and select the files you just downloaded. That's it.
Okay, now pay attention, because this is probably the single most important tip for using ZImage Turbo. See this number? 1? That is your CFG, or your guidance scale. With most other AI models, you're probably used to setting this to 7 or 8. Don't do that here. The sweet spot is exactly 1. Anything higher can start to look pretty weird and distorted. The cool side effect of this is you don't even need a negative prompt. It just simplifies everything.
All right, now for everyone else. Let's talk about path 2, the low VRAM setup. If you saw that 19 gigabyte download and your internet connection started to sweat, this is the path for you. This one uses special, compressed models called GGUFs to be super efficient.
And as you can see, the downloads here are way more manageable. We're talking about 7.5 gigs total. These are what are called quantized models. It's a clever way of compressing them to use way less memory while still keeping amazing quality. The Q4 models you see here are perfect for systems with about 6 gigs of VRAM, but there's even a smaller Q3 option out there if you're on a 4 gig card.
The setup here is just as easy. You'll grab a community-made GGUF workflow file. Then, you'll use the ComfyUI Manager to install the GGUF loader support. Give it a quick restart, load up your smaller GGUF models, and you are ready to rock and roll.
Okay, The installation is done. You're all set up. Now for the really fun part. Let's talk about some advanced techniques to take your creations to a whole new level.
First up, image to image. This is so cool. Instead of just giving the AI a text prompt, you can give it a starting image to work from. All you have to do is swap out one node for a load image node and then add a VAE encode node. That basically just translates your picture into a language the AI can understand. The real magic knob here is the denoise setting. A low value is perfect for small touch-ups, but if you crank it way up, you let the AI get really creative and totally transform your original image.
Ever wanted to add a really specific art style or maybe a recurring character to your images? That's what LoRAs are for. They're like little, lightweight custom models that you can download. You just drop the file into your LoRAs folder, add a simple LoRA loader node into your workflow, and you can blend that style right into your creations. It is an absolute game changer for consistency and creativity.
All right, let's bring it all home and put together your Pro Toolkit. We're going to wrap up with the most important takeaways so you can get amazing results every single time.
Okay, here are the crucial pro tips you need to remember. First, and I can't say this enough, set your CFG to 1. This means you don't even need to worry about a negative prompt. Second, play to its strengths. This thing is a beast at photorealism, text that you can actually read, and really complex poses. Third, everything you create saves automatically and, more importantly, privately to your own computer. And that leads to the best part of all. You now have unlimited, uncensored, offline image generation. Total creative freedom.
And that's a wrap. The power of a truly professional-grade AI image generator is no longer locked away behind a paywall or expensive hardware. It's on your machine. It's ready to go. So the only question left, and it's the most exciting one of all, what are you going to create?